Boarding House North Shore, brought to you in part by Foster's, Australian for beer. Fun and sensational. And now, the new WB Series, Boarding House North Shore.
On the Hawaiian island of Oahu lies the most notorious 7-mile stretch of surf on Earth, the world-famous North Shore. It is in this mythological place, surfing the biggest waves in the world, that legends are made and lives are lost.
Right there, I just started praying to God, you know, I hope I'll be all right.
Once a year for 2 months, it becomes the surfer's mecca of partying all night and surfing all day.
Every night, just chaos, fights, the whole deal.
A tight-knit community living life on the edge, where everything focuses on surfing, and the locals make the rules.
Well, North Shore is like the Wild Wild West. I wouldn't say that we run it, but we definitely police it.
This year, 7 of the world's top young surfers will live in one house on the infamous Surfers Row as they chase $500,000 in prize money and the glory of the greatest achievement in surfing, the Vans Triple Crown.
The friendship ends when you hit the water. It's every man for himself.
There'll be rivals in the water and roommates on land, coping with the pressures of competition and everyday life. 3 world-class events, 7 professional surfers living under one roof. Previously on Boarding House North Shore, 7 of the world's top young surfers moved into a house on the north shore of the Hawaiian island of Oahu to chase the glory of the Vans Triple Crown of surfing. But there's already tension in the household. And for surfing's tough guy, Sonny Garcia,
I can appreciate people in my life.
he just can't seem to stay out of trouble. While Holly Beck focused on winning the competition, Veronica got the party started. And Playboy Danny tore it up both on and off the water.
I've kind of just been partying a bit, just having fun, basically.
On the first day of the Hawaiian Pro competition, the first jewel in the Vans Triple Crown of surfing, an injured Sonny Garcia scored an impressive victory and moved into the semifinals, while Myles suffered a disappointing defeat and was eliminated from the Hawaiian Pro competition.
You make one wrong mistake, and that could cost you the whole heat.
Tonight, the Roxy girl and the yoga girl will go at it on the water in the first elimination round of the women's competition.
Triple Crown is here. The Roxy Pro will be lighting up the waters. That's right, the women doing their thing today at Ali'i Beach Park. Head on up.
Coming to Hawaii is fun. Like, we're all here hanging out on the beach, and it looks like a whole lot of fun, but in reality, it's, you know, we're professional surfers, and we're getting paid to do a job. Hello? Hi, Dad. What are you doing? I think I might surf today. I've been getting up at 5:30 every morning, because the day I have to surf, I can never, like, sleep in, because I know I'm going to have to surf, so I've been getting up early and sort of making some coffee and checking the swell on the internet, and yep. Veronica, she went out partying with the girls. She's not really taking it very seriously. Which is not really a surprise to me because she's not really a contest surfer. She's just doing it to do it. Veronica's a great surfer. She decided to sort of go the model route instead of the competitor. I think there's sort of a weird thing in the surf industry. It's like you're a model or you're a surfer. And there aren't very many people that have been successful at both.
I haven't really competed or, you know, been that serious about it for a couple years now because I've just been able to free surf. Surfing was the priority. Surfing was, you know, that was my dream, you know. It wasn't modeling. It was like modeling was a means to an end, you know. I'm excited but nervous too because I haven't really competed and it's a whole different mindset. You surf differently for a contest than you would if you were free surfing. I guess I just fell in love with surfing.
Car.
And they are.
In the back of Sonny's truck, because we took that car this morning and didn't want the boards back there.
Oh, I was like, I swear I put my boards in here last night.
Let's go. It took us like half hour to, you know, get all our stuff together. You know, I forgot my sunglasses. Oh, I forgot this. Are you gonna bring them all right now? Why?
Because I don't want to take it back into the house.
Just to fill the car? That's all right. Let's just do it.
Why don't we put that seat down?
Let's just go. Because I know how long it takes me to get ready for a contest, and I have my routine of what I like to do. And when you are forced to sort of deal with other people, it just adds that extra little bit of stress. That sort of thing is a little frustrating because, you know, not only am I have to worry about the contest, but now I have to worry about getting there because of somebody else, you know?
Went out for a surf. Came in pretty happy. I'm running up the beach, you know. See these guys walking behind my wife.
When I saw the guys coming up, my whole intention was to, you know, make it as mellow as possible, let them keep walking, because I saw Sonny like 5 steps behind him, and I just knew what was going to happen instantly. They looked, Sonny saw, and he got upset.
I walked up, told him, you know, I had a good look at my wife's crotch. I gave him a good open hand.
I basically was walking down the beach after surfing, and a guy comes up to me, I guess it was Sonny Garcia, and said I looked at his wife's ass, and basically, before I even knew it, he hit me.
Where I'm from, you don't do that kind of things, you know?
It bothers me just because I don't like to see somebody fight. You don't like to see somebody get hurt. And it's just pointless too, I think. I just think that it's like, what's the point? I mean, people are gonna look my whole life. They're gonna look at all girls.
I wish it never happened like that, you know? I would basically wanted to say I'm sorry and shake his hand and watch him surf.
I'll be the first one to tell you, yeah, she's a beautiful woman. I know that a lot of people are going to look at her, and that I have to deal with 24/7. But like I said, I can deal with it, you know, sometimes I can't. And unfortunately, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
High school, we started surfing at the same time, and like he got better first just because he was stronger, and then I started getting better, and he just like hit a wall and never got any better, and it was seriously one of the reasons we broke up. It was because he couldn't handle it.
It's so funny.
I think you almost need to have somebody that you could like to surf the same way.
I think I'd like him to either like not surf, you know,
but
then
be a kook, yeah. But you couldn't go on trips together because you'd go on trips and you'd be like, let's go surfing. Oh, wait, you can't. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
like, let's go to the beach and you can sit on the sand. Surfing has given me a lot of confidence. Growing up, my mom was saying, you can't do this. You know, you're a girl and you shouldn't be doing this. And I always felt like I was sort of doing something wrong. But I'm good at surfing, and so it validates what I do.
And welcome to the elimination heats of the Roxy Pro, the first round of competition, the first jewel in the women's Triple Crown.
The women's Triple Crown begins with the world's best surfers competing at Hollywood's Elite Beach Park for the first jewel, the Roxy Pro. From there, the ladies move up to the other end of the North Shore for the Turtle Bay Resort Women's Pro. And the final leg of the women's Triple Crown goes to the neighbor island of Maui with the Billabong Pro.
Yeah, I'm glad we're surfing. Waves are pretty fun. It's sort of bumpy and messy, but I'm actually excited to get out in the water and just do it.
Yeah, Holly.
Yeah, DK.
Do it. Holly's, she's definitely, I think, like, driven and, like, pretty determined, and, you know, she's, like, aspiring to, I think, really have a solid competitive career.
My first wave makes a huge difference on how I do in the rest of the heat. If I get a good first wave, I will do well, and if I fall on my first wave, I usually don't.
We'll be starting the next heat.
Winds are kind of fierce. It's going to be challenging out there. The top 6 surfers who do well in today's competition move on to next week's Roxy Pro Finals.
3, 2, 1.
Surfers in the 6-woman heat are Sina Saramer in green, Hiromi Asakawa in black, Kim Oldridge in red, Robin Davies in yellow, Claire Bevilacqua in blue, and Holly Beck in white. Ladies, you've got 30 minutes to show your stuff. Best 2 rides will count. Judges are looking for speed, style, and power, and ladies, size does count. The bigger, the better. In white, Holly Beck, very aggressive out there, and a good wave before it closes out.
Right when the heat started, I'd gotten a wave, I felt my board, I felt what the wave was like, sort of gave that extra confidence, so that started it off.
It looks like Holly Beck again in the white. And guess who it is? Holly Beck, current leader of this heat. She's got some style, she's got some strong moves.
Here's Holly Beck, 22 years old, out of Palos Verdes, California. Surfing for only 8 years, this national amateur champion is beginning to make her mark on the pro tour. And with a degree in psychology, she's definitely figured out what's going on out there with the competition. Right now, she has the lead. Rider in red, veteran Australian surfer Kim Oldridge, and right behind Kim, it's Holly Beck aggressively carving it up. She wants to keep the lead.
In third is Claire. In second is Kim Oldridge. First is Holly Beck. She pretty much was leading this heat all the way from the beginning. In 3, 2, 1.
Holly's making her way in, a clear winner, virtually a perfect heat. California's Holly Beck moves on to next week's Roxy Pro Finals. I bet she'll also be one serious contender for the second jewel of the women's Triple Crown at Turtle Bay.
Nice, I feel good. I'm glad I rode the bigger board out there for sure. It helped just to get into those sets. I got that first one and then I just got in rhythm, and every set I was in the right position. It just worked out. I'm stoked.
We will be starting the next heat.
Yeah, I can. I want to win, huh? That's what's at stake. If you want to win, it hurts to lose. You know, I'll give it my all, for sure.
Coming up, Veronica's late-night partying could lead to an embarrassing lesson in Surfing 101 when she takes on the challenge of North Shore competition.
Wait till you meet his brother.
Winds are really picking up as our next elimination heat for the Roxy Pro Finals is about to start. And there's Roxy girl team rider Veronica K making her way out. All right, surfers, 30-minute heat. Best 2 waves will count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some tough competition in this heat. Emmanuel Jolie Thomas in red, Sarah Beardmore in white, Yvette Bertelman in green, Jody Nelson in blue, Alyssa Dragon in yellow, and Veronica K in black. Veronica K has been with Roxy since the age of 15. Now at 21, Veronica takes on her first North Shore Triple Crown Challenge. Paddling back out is Veronica K, who unfortunately just got her first lesson in North Shore competition. Not a good start for the Roxy girl. From France, Emmanuel Jolie Thomas in red, carving away through the inside section. And out the back, in green, it's Hawaii's Yvette Bertelman. Up now, but not for long, Veronica K. She goes down. And on out the back, Beth Bertelman taking charge. She's going to show us how it's done. In the inside, it's Jody Nelson effortlessly carving her way down the line. Now out the back, Veronica Kay. One more shot. Oh, she gets nailed.
Yvette now in the first place position in this heat, and in sixth, Veronica Kay.
10 seconds, 5 seconds is what it will take to make you move, don't hesitate. With the eyes on the cameras that are watching around, the enemy is near and you're to be found.
45 seconds remaining, 45 seconds counting down.
Closing moments of this heat, a wind set approaches. Despite really bumpy conditions, out the back, Veronica Kay gives it one more last push. She drops in, but is this the wave she needed? Oh, unfortunately, the wave is jumped. Veronica gives it her best shot. The North Shore competition experience has a difficult learning curve. And today, Veronica paid her dues.
Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looking at the overall results of today's competition, we saw Holly Beck with a flawless heat, and she advances to next week's Roxy Pro Finals. Unfortunately, her North Shore roommate, Veronica Kay, isn't so lucky. VK will have to wait to redeem herself.
It's just embarrassing. Like, I just wanted to go out and do a couple, and I couldn't, but... You know, like, I didn't even swimmer. I just, like, fell. I just, like, got up, fell, and I got smashed. I didn't even get a, you know, you just want to be able to ride a wave. Like, that's what I'm there for, right? Just to go surfing, so. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. I want to leave.
Please check in. See Randy?
Did good. It was chill.
You don't have to lie.
No, did good. How, I thought they were going to give that other girl an interference on that one.
Well, but the heat was over way before that.
I was surprised at how emotional Veronica was after heat because I feel the same way when I lose. And I wanted to be there for her and go give her a big hug and say something encouraging, but there's not really a lot you can say. Like I did, I went over and gave her a hug and said, you did good. And she says, you don't have to lie. And she was sort of right.
That was shocking. That was so I fell on every single wave I tried to stand up on and then just like...
No, your first one was good.
No.
No?
Oh yeah, it was.
Your first one was good.
I went to come back down from it and then there was that girl was there and I... Yeah, that was one turn. That felt alright, but yeah, you killed it. You got like every wave you were onto it. That was just
you either get into a rhythm or you don't. And,
yeah.
You know.
That's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
I don't know if I'm meant to do these anymore. Can you hear the crashing of the waves as I Mama? Hi. No. No, I didn't get hurt. I just lost. It's just disappointing because I wanted to at least, like, get one good one under it, too. Even if I didn't win, you know, just to, like, at least feel like I put on a little bit of a show, you know. I'll call you back.
All right. Now you get to enjoy yourself. Now you don't have to stress about it anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have to have that, I have to go to bed now because I have to surf tomorrow thing.
Yeah, that's true. And just constant kind of thing in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
think the house is cool. It's a really good experience, you know, for me, myself personally, to be living with guys like Myles, Sonny, Damien, you know, just from what these guys have to say or just surfing with them, every aspect, you know, it's for the good.
Danny to learn a lot of respect from Sonny and Myles. They're both really well-known, well-established, respected surfers, and so for Danny to be in the house with those two guys, it's going to teach him a lot.
The battery in this thing's dead.
I couldn't believe how fun it was out there. And I rode a little bit bigger board than most of the other girls, so I could sit a little further out and sort of just wait for the sets rather than fighting for those middle ones. I think that made the difference too. Yeah, so thanks.
I could have won, I swear. So then part of me is like, always feels like I have had to, like, I need to still prove, I you know, but I don't, yeah. Maybe that's just a personal thing, like, where I'm, like, curious, you know? Yeah, no, I have another shot, huh, Turtle Bay. Maybe I'll have a little bit more hours of surfing under my belt, too, after being here.
When are you gonna get out there? I don't know. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? I had some knee braces over here in the back of my truck all this time, and I thought they were fine, but I guess they're all kind of beat up. No, they're all broken, so. I got injured 3 times this summer. In the beginning of the summer, I blew out my ankle. Then I came back, re-hurt my ankle and my knee, so I was out for 3 months. Shaved the knee up, some tape, it'll be good. Yeah. Been there before.
Been there, done that, huh? Yeah. Injured dog's a dangerous dog, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Sonny Garcia was on the world tour before I started surfing. To be able to be a good surfer is one thing, but to be able to be a good surfer for 15 years is pretty crazy. And I hope I can do it. You know, I really look up to that.
It's definitely flattering, you know, to know that the younger guys want to follow in my footsteps. For the most part, I don't think I'm a bad guy. I mean, and I've done a lot of things that hasn't made me proud. I don't regret them, but, you know, I would like to think that I've done a lot of good things that the kids can follow.
Professional surfing, and I'm loving every minute of it. You know, this is the dream for me, to make a living off the ocean. People really trip out about that. I mean, what I thought surfers were just bums, you know, and here they are. They're buying houses, they're living nice lifestyles, and they're supporting their families. And you know, I couldn't be happier.
I always wanted to shoot for this, you know what I mean? It all kind of happened, so. I mean, I'm pretty stoked for sure. It's definitely living the dream, surfing, traveling around the world, just playing basically and getting paid for it, you know what I mean? So.
There's a lot of terms in surfing that people who don't surf don't necessarily understand. We sort of have our own language.
Kook, Barney, it's just, you know, somebody that basically doesn't know what they're doing in the water.
Sick is anything really good, like a really good wave, that's sick.
Mushy is just like burger, basically. Mushy sucks.
You have a solid wave, it's a big, thick wave, it's powerful.
Yeah, stoked. Like, that's just the way you get when you, from surfing.
Coming up, the Roxy girls throw a wild party, but Holly's frustration with VK erupts when she gets left behind.
VK, where are you at?
Bye.
There was no compromising with her ever.
If it sticks on the refrigerator, it's good. Didn't quite make it. I've heard too. Not ready, I guess.
Okay, bye. We party at the Roxy house tonight.
You know you want to go.
You guys are invited.
The Roxy party, probably a bunch of drunk, underage
Yeah, they're coming to pick
females.
me up already.
You gonna go?
I don't know. Might just massage Janie's feet, cook her dinner.
Good boyfriend.
Better take care of that woman later on.
Each sponsor's house definitely has personalities, and even those change through the different weeks depending on which team riders are staying here. But the constant is, of course, the Roxy house. Whenever they have a party, it's really exciting because all the boys that are here know, oh, the Roxy girls, you know, they're models and they're there and oh, let's all go. BK, this is Holly. I was hoping to come over there, but you guys both took cars. All right, well then, talk to you later. Bye.
I know your brothers. I don't know cleavage. Girls, monster mind. Hey, Gracie.
BK, where are you at? Call me back. Bye.
BK, where are you at? It's little Ron.
The other day they did that, I wanted to go to Haleiwa, and they just we're about to bail. Like, I ran down and caught them just in time before they were leaving. I was like, hey, I want to go.
I just don't think they wanted you to go.
There was no compromising with her ever. Like, when she wants to do her thing, she's going to do her thing. Oh, there they are.
Bye. Holly, sorry.
That's all right.
You look cute. You still want to go, though, yeah?
Are you over it? Sonny's going to go, Sonny and Raina are going to go eat at James's.
Oh, yeah?
So maybe go there and then come over later?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I just don't have we have both the cars.
I know, that's why I was trying to just get really frustrated with that kind of, you know, what are you guys gonna do? Oh, I don't know, and then the next thing you know, they're just gone. I was trying to get in touch with you.
Do you want to go with us and then drive back here?
Is that all right?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Like, I'm usually not so, anal and frustrated and, you know, what are we doing, what are we doing, what are we doing? But because I'm used to hanging out with people that are capable of answering that question, so you don't have to ask it 10 times. The Roxy girls, but the girls on tour are really cool and fun, but you have to be in the mood for their type of entertainment. It's not my personality to be a Roxy girl. Do you know where the keys to the silver car are? Where's Chelsea? She's at Kate, but she doesn't have the keys. She doesn't have the car. You just don't know where the keys are.
Now we're here and the car's here and Chelsea's not here and
the car's in the driveway.
We have no idea where the keys are and it's no, I'm over it. I just want to find Kate and now I'm thinking...
while you're on the phone with Kate, ask Chelsea where the keys are.
Hi, it was is Kate there?
She doesn't like to be asked all the time. She doesn't have an answer and doesn't like to be asked, and I want an answer. Maybe it's in the car, bro. We definitely need to solve it. big deal. It's not a huge deal, but it's a deal. It's a deal. It's kind of a deal. It's a deal. And if there's other people around that you can ask the answer to, or that you can ask the question and can answer, then it's fine.
All right. Here, Holly, you can have these keys.
Black card?
No, that's the silver.
Where'd you find it?
It's right there in Chelsea's bag.
Perfect. Thanks,
So
BJ.
that's done.
Like, I can hang out with Veronica depending on the group that we're in. Otherwise, it's difficult.
Good morning, surfers. 20 minutes before 7. The Vans Hawaiian Pro will go. 8 to 10 foot surf, and it's on the rise. The first jewel of the men's Triple Crown continues today at Haleiwa Beach Park.
The next contest, I think I'm surfing with Sunny. It's pretty scary. A little bit smaller, but there's still some sets. I just seen something break out of that. It looks like it's got a little stormy on it. A little stormy.
I mean, the biggest competition that I have is myself. I mean, only me and me, myself, can win or lose a heat. So it's just a matter of me doing what I know I have to do.
Welcome to Haleiwa Beach Park. This is the last day of competition, and this is the first jewel of the Triple Crown of surfing, the Vans Hawaiian Pro. First up, semifinals. A lot of careers at stake here today. Those waves aren't going to make it any easier. Surf is a solid 8 to 10 feet.
I wouldn't say I'm going to put any more pressure on myself than I do every year. It's just that I know I'm getting to that last stage, so I'm going to make it all worthwhile. I mean, make sure that I'm giving 110% the whole time, and I try my best to stay uninjured.
When the conditions are like this, I just get scared. I get scared just because it's big, and Sunny's obviously not 100%, so I just get a little scared. You know, it's me, and I worry. Obviously, I'm his wife. It's terrifying. It's huge, you know? And it's supposed to get bigger, too.
Coming up, Sunny and Damien face off as the competition for the first jewel of the men's Triple Crown heats up. But Sunny gets severe cramps in his back, which could cost him a victory.
Enters the water like an injured warrior. 23-year-old, 6th-year pro Damien Hobgood joins Garcia out there. It's old school power versus new school flash.
Sunny and Damien in the semi together, that might create some drama.
Roommates Garcia and Hobgood are both determined to get out of this four-man heat.
Even though it does seem like a lot of luck, the person who knows the spot, knows the ocean, has an advantage.
Filling out the semifinals are Australians Mick Banning and Tom Whitaker. They'll have 35 minutes to prove their stuff. Their best two waves will count. Top two pros advance to the finals.
So with Sunny being from here and being the best surfer in the world, basically he wants to go on a wave and he doesn't want you around, then you gotta respect that, you know?
Surfers counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It gets heavy at times. I mean, I like to say that as soon as you hear the horn, friendship's out the door, and it's all about me and you, and anything goes that you can get away with.
Here Mick Banning is wearing red. Tom Whitaker in blue. Damien Hobgood in yellow has got to hold his own against the surfer in black. Sunny Garcia already up and running. Garcia with a big gouging cutback throws up a wall of water. You'd think Sunny would surf more conservative with his injured right knee, but he is charging. Here we go, out the back, surfing yellow, Damien Hobgood. Damo out of Satellite Beach, Florida, 5'8", 150 pounds. Lightning quick reflexes, beautiful hook off the top, sets up now. The wave is going to wall up, goes to the top, floating re-entry, spectacular for Hobgood.
It's
Sonny Garcia again, trying to solidify his lead, and even though that right leg is injured, it's not holding him back. He seems to have plenty of power.
Oh.
Sonny's a legend. See it happen.
8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Garcia in the lead. Looks like the pressure's on Damien Hobgood to make good. This wave could make a difference. Unfortunately, on the inside, the wave fizzles out. A tough heat for Damo. And out the back, it's McManning, the 21-year-old fourth-year pro. Sets up for a big bottom turn. Big move off the top. But is it enough? Here's Tom Whitaker. Whitaker is just blowing some minds. Whitaker, big, powerful off the top. Here it is, critical wave for Damien Hobgood.
Come on, Damien.
Hobgood battling back, but it's probably too little too late. Hobgood, unfortunately, is in fourth, while his North Shore roommate Garcia is in the lead. Semifinals coming to a close. 3, 2, 1. Official results, Garcia first, Whitaker second, Fanning third, and Hobgood a disappointing fourth. Congratulations to Garcia and Whitaker. They move into the finals coming up next.
First came in, I could barely walk. You know, my muscles in my lower back are just cramping up, so I'm feeling good. Cramp, back killing me. Need to get the doctor stretched out my back right now. My shoulders, my back, everything was kind of acting up, as well as my knee. Yeah, my back can't handle it.
What's that?
Try to get the muscles and rest. Maybe just lay down for a little bit.
The more muscle you have, the more tendency your body cramps up.
You know, falling apart.
My knee's not bugging me, so now my back's bugging me. So it's a never-ending battle.
Not really so much about your other competitors, it's about you and the waves.
There's waves out there. There's good waves to be had, you know, and I didn't catch them, and even the waves I did catch, I felt like I did bad on them, so I deserve to lose.
Starting next, the finals for the Vans Hawaiian Pro.
You know, this is my backyard, and knowledge is everything. I'll just take my knowledge, and hopefully I can start my run for my 6th Triple Crown title.
Kind of hard to take bets on this one. Garcia has been surfing under a lot of pain. Does he have enough endurance to take him through?
I like to compete. I enjoy going out and beating people. I enjoy just going, please, God, just send me one wave, and I'll show these people, you know, what I'm capable of doing.
Surfers, here we go. 35-minute heat. Best two waves will determine our winner. Counting down to start. 3, 2, 1. Surfers in this heat. In red, Jake the Snake Patterson, along with fellow Australian Tom Whitaker in black. Hawaiian Andy Irons in yellow, who might be Sonny Garcia's toughest competition. And there he is, Sonny Garcia in blue. He moves his way over from the channel and gets a great wave. Look at that cover-up. Garcia pulls off the perfect barrel, and he snaps it off the top. Is this guy injured? I don't know. I can't tell by the way he is surfing. The 5-time Triple Crown champion opens up with a huge wave. But look who's coming after Garcia. The surfer in yellow's Andy Irons. Unfortunately, the wave starts to close out, and Irons has to explode through the lip. Here we go, Sonny Garcia, casual takeoff. Straight to the bottom, a double pump bottom turn. Oh, look at the huge gouge off the top. And Garcia pumping down the line. He can generate speed like a Formula One driver. Garcia, another big hit off the lip. Sonny Garcia backs up that first barrel ride with a spectacular second ride. Sonny Garcia. Take a look at the score. Sonny solidifies his lead over second place. That's Jake Patterson. Ladies ladies and gentlemen. Sonny Garcia is leading, but it may not be a slam dunk victory. Here's Jake the Snake Patterson out of Western Australia. He's got a beautiful wave. Look at this out the back. Garcia surfing like he's not in the lead. Sonny already has two awesome waves, but still giving it 100%. And connects a great series of turns. The remarkable Sonny Garcia, an injured Sonny Garcia, surfing in pain, but still a force to be reckoned with. Now 15 seconds remaining. It's Patterson who's now giving Garcia a run for the title. But it's Garcia doing whatever it takes to win. 3, 2, 1. Sonny Garcia wins.
Triple Crown, he's winning it, remember?
You know, the experience paid off. He knows what he's doing out there. He's the man. He won't give up.
Would have never thought at the beginning of the day that I would have won the contest.
Sonny Boy Garcia, winner of the Vans Hawaiian Pro. Congratulations, Sonny, heading towards his 6th Triple Crown.
I know once you win one event that you usually have a good shot at winning the Triple Crown, so I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly how to win. I know exactly what I need to do on every single wave and how to compete against every single competitor on the tour.
Sonny can perform well at any spot on any given day. And for me, having done not too well really gives me a hunger to do well. I still have a shot at winning the Triple Crown. I have to do well at Sunset and then do well at Pipe, but anything's possible. It's just a matter of going out and getting the right waves, being in tune with the ocean, and performing.
This morning I went out and had a really good surf session. You never know, this year might be my year.
House North Shore. Holly's housemate turmoil continues, but this time it's with Chelsea as they face off at the Roxy Pro finals.
She is such a good surfer. I definitely want to do at least as well as she does. Yeah.
After a hard loss at the Hawaiian Pro, defending champ Myles Padaca now focuses on the next jewel of the Triple Crown at the notorious Sunset Beach.
Sunset's a super moody wave, I think. It's constantly changing.
Meanwhile, surfing is the last thing on Sonny's mind when battle lines are drawn over surf politics.
Tonight's Boarding House North Shore featured music by Social Burn, Weekend Players, and Slightly Stupid. Available now at thewb.com. Don't miss an all-new episode of Boarding House North Shore at its regular night and time, the WB Wednesday night.